What's up, everyone? This is Axel here with another informative video for the logistics industry, especially expedited freight. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Until the studio is back up and you can see my lovely face again more often. As you know, this is documents. I'll go over the documents. I'll show you what I've uncovered, what has been presented to me, and I'll tell the story to you as clearly as possible. I hope brokers, carriers, and drivers pay close attention because this is stuff you need to know what's going on in the industry. If you receive my email notification of this video, it probably means you're the fraud or the crook or the dirtbag. So with no further ado, let's go over these docs. So broker sent this to me today. There was a notification on Select This. I'll try to blow it up a little bit for you so you can see it clearly. If anyone has heard of this company, B. Henry Transport, LLC from Indianapolis, Indiana, then please contact me at 201-400-9047 or email dispatch@promoexpressllc.com. Thanks. Alex Cray and Cray. Alpha Connect, LLC. 201-290-4566. Very interesting. Let's move along, and I'm going to decipher this also more towards the end, but let's go step by step. They sent that one out at 1 a.m. Then they sent the same exact thing out around, I believe it was 9 a.m., almost exactly the same. So obviously, like the broker said to me, these big dummies lost some freight. They lost freight because they're bozos, and they gave it to bozos, and I'm going to show you why. So, next slide. B. Henry Transport, MC 125-8845, US DOT 365-1558. This is from Carrier 41. Look what it says there. Double brokering reported. Authority pending revocation. So, you bozos gave these bozos a load, and you didn't check anything? That shows your intelligence in the industry. And how long have you been around? These are the kind of mistakes that cause fraud in the industry, that causes theft, money loss, deaths, you name it. It's from dummies in the industry. Let's move along. Freight Guard reports. Unethical or deceptive business practices, unauthorized rebrokering of shipment, fraudulent activity, no-show and no-call, repeated pickup or delivery service failures. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You didn't see that promo? Or should I say alpha? We're going to get to that. Now, B. Henry Transport. If you go right on Safer, you're going to see this entity has a pending insurance cancellation. Did you not check this, bozos? Did you not check? Let's move along. Now, MC 125-8845, B. Henry Transport, LLC. And this is where I start catching things that don't look right, that brokers and their agents should catch, not me. You guys should catch it, especially if you've been in the industry so long. It's basic stuff. It's B. Henry Transports, LLC. So FMCSA is lost because they put Transport LLC. They put this as their legal name. That's not their legal name. Legal name means you put it exactly, okay? B. Henry Transport LLC is incorrect. Here's the corporation. It's Transports LLC. And yes, it makes a difference. So as we see here, about 4 years, agent name Michael Thames. And we're going to get to him also. He's the person on this corporation. I notice on the bottom where it has his name, it says manager and agent 16 December 2024. Then when you look closer to the bottom, it says articles of amendment 16 December 2024. Of course, this piques my interest. So, Michael Thames, there it is again. You'll see December 2024, Articles of Amendment, December 2024. Now, so we go to the Indiana, look up the corporation, and we see even their business status on the top right over there, past due. Oh, really? You didn't catch this promo? Or should I say alpha? So on the bottom you can click, you see the Articles of Organization, Business Entity, and then this is Articles of Amendment or whatever. You can't see the very bottom. So let me slide it again. So B. Henry Transports LLC. But look who was the registered agent and CEO. Let me blow it up for you here. It was originally James Robinson. James Robinson, originally back in 2021, with the address 4401 Norwaldo, Indianapolis. Interesting, isn't it? Because I'm a little confused here. Because when we go over here now, in December of 2024, B. Henry Transport, same address, 4401 Norwaldo Avenue, Indianapolis. Now it's Michael Thames. They don't sound like they're relatives. They got the same address. Same address. Something fishy here, folks. No? Yes or no? So now we have this Michael Thames. Same address as the other guy. Just changed this past December. Let's move right along. Oh, looky here. Mr. Thames had another trucking corporation. Now, you brokers probably have better luck. You know, I was in a hurry today. I did not see, and sometimes FMCSA purges these old authorities, okay? But I did find the corporation that Mr. Thames had out of Mississippi 7 years ago, MDT Trucking LLC. And look, this past January, or last January, I should say, admin dissolution, actual intent to dissolve MDT Trucking. Back in 2023, notice to dissolve/revoke. Back in September 2022, notice to dissolve or revoke. So what were they doing with this corporation? What was Mr. Thames doing with this corporation? But yet now he's part of B. Henry. Ah, Promo Alpha, you don't know what you're doing. Now, back to the message from Selectus here. Now, you see here, and this bothers me. This bothers me a lot because they're on Selectus. Now, I'm not going to blame the current management 100% of what's going on now because they've been on a very long time. So this goes back to the old owner as well, okay, Stu, because I think the guy was dirty. Because he sold this company to them, but there was a lot of fraudulent activity, I believe, already on the system. You see here the number, 201-400-9047. Dispatch at Promo Express LLC. But then on the bottom, it says Alpha Connect LLC. Okay? You're telling everyone that you're looking for this company, or if anyone knows this company, because obviously you lost some freight or something, and to call or email you at Promo Express. But in your signature on the bottom, it says Alpha Connect LLC. This is interesting. Let's go over it. Let me fix it here. So I pull up their profile and select this. Look how slick they are. But you're not slick for me, boys. So on top there, it says broker name, Promo Express LLC. Company name, Alpha Connect LLC. Alex, you're a snake. You are 100% a snake. Now, I do see they have two MC numbers. One for broker from Promo and one from carrier from Alpha Connect. I looked them both up. Okay? Let's move along. Wait, let's look at one other thing here. So on the number down here, you see 201. Down there by Dan, accounts payable. 201-290-4566. Same as the top. Company address, they have the 290-4566. Let's move along. Okay, broker authority. Promo Express. This is their authority. This phone number, 201-400-9047, is the broker phone number, right? 2 Myrtle Avenue or 14 Cameron Road. They have a physical and a mailing address, both different. We can go back over here. So the 9047, Promo. 4566, Alpha. How do you guys combine the carrier authority with the broker authority when sending out this message on Selectus? That's what I want to know. Okay? So there it is, Promo. Now, Promo. You had your authority revoked back in 2013, probably for being a knucklehead. Then you got it reinstated in 2014. So you've been around a while. You should know better. But Axel's here. Don't worry. Axel's here to show what you guys are doing. Now, let's move along. Oh, why are you even using Alpha and the phone number when it says right here, your carrier authority, not authorized? Look at that, folks. Alpha Connect LLC, same address, 14 Cameron Road, Saddle River, New Jersey. Not authorized. Why are you even on Select This using that number, even having Alpha on there? If you're not authorized, you should not be on the system. I hope you're paying attention, Select This, because there's more. Now, Alpha Connect. Look at that. Granted in 2014, revoked October of 2024. You've had more than enough time to remove yourselves from the system. As well as you, Select This. Select This, you don't check anything. Let's move right along. So, if anyone's heard of this company, why are you putting the broker email and signature as, you got the broker email and phone number, but on the bottom, you're signing it with the carrier authority? Does that make sense, folks? Does that make sense to you? It doesn't make sense to me. So, let's move right along. Alpha Connect on Select This. Why? Authority not authorized. Why are they on there? Why are they on there? Let's move along. And then, it's no mystery. No mystery. Olga Alekandrovich. I can only imagine now what's going on. Now I understand. Send bids, dispatch at Promo Express LLC. Wait. Send bids, and then he has Dan, alpha4connect@gmail.com. So, you got a Gmail with Dan for Alpha. You got send bids, dispatch at Promo. And you got Olga, Alpha4Connect. But it's under Alpha. Why is a bidding email connected to a carrier defunct authority on Select This? Oh, I think you guys are chameleons. I think you guys are a broker carrier chameleon. That's my opinion. Now, found something else very interesting. Maybe you guys can explain it to us, Promo or Alpha or whoever you are. Because what's this now? Promo Logistics, which I don't see an authority for. I do see some questionable corporations, but it looks like they're out of Canada. Look, February 14, 2014, same address, 14 Cameron Road. And look at the address, 201-400-9047. You guys are snakes. You guys are big snakes on Select This, and you're caught now. You are dumb, you lost a load or whatever, and you're looking for B. Henry. But look what you're doing. Folks, you know what to do. Clean up the industry. You see what's going on. You see citizens are out here dying on the road. Did you see what happened in Chattanooga? What is it, two people I think died, 2 or 3 people, and 2 little girls burned. I'm going to cover that a little bit too, because I found something else that nobody seems to recognize or see yet. Even the news, nobody's seen it. This is disgusting what's going on. People are fraudulent. They're fraudulent, they're defrauding people. Promo, you're using the carrier authority and it's not even active. You're putting it in your templates. You're not trustworthy. You're not trustworthy. And then you're giving loads to people who aren't even on Select This. How is that possible? I know how it's possible, because somebody probably had access to Select This and bid on your load, and you just gave it to them like big dummies, even though their authority is about to be revoked. Folks, leave your comments, thumbs up, thumbs down, I don't care. You want to subscribe to the channel, you want to stay informed. I'm the only guy that's bringing it to you like this. You frauds, there's nowhere to hide anymore. Freight Fraud Task Force can't even do what I do. You want to know why? Because they got no cojones. Are you listening to me, Freight Fraud Task Force? You got no cojones. Even some of your own people aren't even trustworthy, okay? But Axel does not network with clowns, okay? I cannot be bought. Even my YouTube, I have DAT in all the low boards blocked. They can't even advertise on my videos. If you see one pop through, folks, let me know. I will not associate myself with anyone that is fraud enablers or connected to doing fraud, especially in the expedite industry. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, go to Axle Live. It's the blue neon. You look for sign up as a member. There's also links on top. You can hit my additional links. You want to send me a coffee for my hard work or an ice cream sandwich because it's a little warm out? Let me know. Axel's pushing along. And to the broker who sent me this today, I hope you like it. Don't forget to thumbs up. Keep up the great work. I'm glad you sent this off to me because, as you see, when we were emailing, then I found this other stuff. This is snake dirty stuff here, folks. This is dirty. This needs to come to an end. Promo, I hope you rot like an egg. This is Axel, and I think that's all, folks. I don't know. I'm gonna get back to another one.